Well, like I told you when we started off the program, we'll be speaking to a young entrepreneur, and that is Sheza Chinjani, who is the co-founder of Bamba, a company that is one of the key partners in the KCB Lounge Den. And he'll be talking to us on some of the aspects facing young entrepreneurs in the country, and of course, the business of data as well. Many thanks, Sheza.
Thank you, Abby. Just as you asked, the introduction for Bamba, we are a data collection company that collect a lot of data for enterprises, NGOs, and government entities as well. Yeah.
All right.
I'm the Sales and Business Development Manager for Africa.
All right. Looking at the landscape, we've seen a bit of corporates being interested in actually interested in big data. And data is becoming critical in this day and age where companies are using this data to develop decision support systems and, of course, try and make forecasts of what they have. Perhaps just paint for us a picture of some of the key issues that are emerging in matters to do with the data.
Well, data has always been critical. It wasn't that easy to get it before. Now it is. We have internet access. We have a lot of mobile phone coverages in different countries. So it's great that the multinationals are, taking advantage of that, and that's where companies like ourselves get to, sell our product. But data is key in every aspect of decision making. It was available to a certain part of, organizations. Now it's available for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And moving forward as a company, what are some of the issues you are looking to get into, especially now that there's a lot of interest in issues with data? Are there areas you are considering to venture forward, moving on?
Yes, absolutely. The biggest aspect of data is that majority of the world, people living in the world or the consumers living in the world do not have a voice because either they're disconnected or they are connected to a feature phone that is not a smartphone and you can't access them online. Mm-hmm. So Bamba specifically solves one of those problems where we're able to access individuals and consumers in emerging markets that do not have access to internet. Mm-hmm. So these are the emerging trends. We see a lot of people willing to be part of a data community because now they're seeing that, okay, I was using this product or I was one of the guys that's buying these things, but I'm not able to give my feedback. So that is changing quite a bit.
All right. Sheza, talk to us about what financial institutions have been able to do in terms of empowering startup companies. And of course, every company that starts off, the usual cry is access to capital. I don't know, what was the case for you?
It was the same case. I mean, access to capital is a genuine problem in this market. And the short form is that it's not coming to us. We have to go out there to get it. What our organizations or our Kenyan entities, the large ones, are doing are, organizing foundations and keeping teams that are going to help entrepreneurs, and they're supporting that a lot. But the pace of entrepreneurs that are being built, not everybody can keep up with it. KCB being one great example, Lion's Den was a great opportunity for all of us to not just go and look for investment, but advertise ourselves. And also, this is just the beginning of people seeing what Kenya can do. We were in behind the curtains trying to get investment. Now our own organizations are putting us out there, and that's what's needed. We just need to be visible to the rest of the world where the decision makers are. And
talk to us about your interest on Lion's Den, and why should people take an interest as well as we head to the 31st of May where the applications will be closing?
Well, first of all, I mean, it's a great platform for advertising your product and your company. I mean, there are 5 investors that are sitting there. There is 50,000 more outside in the market. So the only aim should not be to go and let me go and try and get investment. It should be both. If your company is good, if it's mature, you will get investment. But absolutely, the aspect of advertisement, marketing, as a startup, where are you going to get that platform?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'd like to hear your parting shot, and perhaps to the upcoming entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, what are some of the pitfalls that many fall into and fail to even cross over the second year after they've started their businesses?
Pitfalling, I would say the biggest aspect is getting feedback on your product or on your company. It is very critical understanding if the product is fitting the market. So take your time, research your product, and figure out how your product and your company can mature over day by day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we want to now play a quick clip of just to understand this company, that is Bamba, which did take part in the Lounge 10, the first edition.
We get started in the pitch. Just have a few quick questions to ask one of you. Deshaun, would you mind?
Sure.
Thank you. Do you use any tobacco products?
No.
When was the last time you saw a doctor or a physician?
3 months ago, maybe.
Lovely. And how old are you?
30.
And finally, how often do you use mobile payments like M-Pesa?
Personally, quite rarely. As a corporate, yeah, quite a bit.
Thank you very much.
What Harman just did is what market research firms have been doing for years. To interview people across the African continent or other emerging markets, they have to send individuals on the ground, track individuals, and then survey them. The amount of time that it would take Harman to do this survey 4 more times, Bamba systems can do it over 20,000 times.
We can extract any piece of information from anywhere in the emerging markets. Using our proprietary systems and Africa's most popular tool, we take the $7.8 billion data collection industry mobile.
We make our panelists our partners and reward them instantaneously for answering any bit of questions. This results in much richer and more valuable data. We're currently in 5 major African countries and have access to the globe, 122 others.
And some of the your key partners and clients that you've worked with now?
Aga Khan Foundation, UK Aid, DFID. We work with Ipsos. Ipsos is one of our biggest market research firms at the moment.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a punt. Hopefully a very calculated and a good one.
Oh, wow.
I think we have a deal.
Oh, great, thank you.
After carefully listening to all the financials, Darshan Chandaria closes the deal at the investment and equity that our entrepreneurs came looking.
Well, that was a clip of them when they were facing the lions. How was the experience like?
It was great. It was fun, it was energizing, and it was great for our company as well. So overall, it was a really good decision to be on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Many thanks, Sheza.
Thank you very much too, Abby.
Looking forward to seeing where you take the company with your partners as well.
Thank you for your support.
Well, we want to recap our Twitter poll question before Shezad leaves. And today we're asking you, have you been able to receive the 90 shilling 2 kg packet of maize flour at your local store? And the results are out, and my director can just tell me the results. And we understand that 26% of you are saying yes, they've been able to receive the packet of maize flour, whereas 74% are saying not yet. Let me sample some of your tweets at this hour, and we're getting here from Margaret Mudoni saying people are on KOT. When did they go searching for unga? We have another one, Victor Diambo, saying yes, I have, but I have just seen one brand, that is Soko, retailing in the store. And we continue to welcome your feedback as we have this interesting conversation on the unga, which has a lot of Kenyans talking. Well, that's where I want to wrap it up, and it has been a pleasure bringing to you the business and news here from the City Center. On behalf of our entire team, many thanks, and let's do this tomorrow again. Well, coming up next is Worldview. My name is Abby Agina. Do have a lovely afternoon. Thanks.
Thank you, Abby.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, super.
Super.